Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make some Kool-Aid Galaxy slime. This particular version of slime is super easy because all you'll need is some fiber powder, water, and something to color it with, such as Kool-Aid, which I'm using in this video, or you could use food coloring instead. I guess before we get into this, I should tell you that I personally feel that this turned out to be a Pinterest fail. I filmed the video last week and I just thought it was really cool that there was a slime with minimal ingredients and you didn't need borax or liquid starch like all the other cool slime recipes that are out there, but those slime recipes are so much better than this one in my opinion, and I haven't even made them yet. Just judging by the videos I've seen of them, they look so much more cool, and I thought that this one would be exactly like that one. I don't know why I thought that because, I mean, you're only using Metamucil, and I didn't even know what Metamucil was before this video, honestly. I was just thinking it was some sort of medicine type thing. I don't know. I never used it, okay? And now I'm stuck with these and I don't know what to do with them. Personally, this slime is not for me. It's just a little bit too sticky and it makes your hands turn colors and it makes them very pruny. You see, I'm not even demonstrating the slime at the beginning of this video because I threw it away. I didn't like it and I didn't want to touch it again. I'm done. But for those of you who are interested in making this, you maybe don't have borax where you live, or you want something that's really easy. Maybe you're a science teacher, I don't know. If you just like Pinterest fails, you're in the right place. One final piece of advice, if you are going to make this slime, do not get the orange smooth Metamucil or fiber powder because it's actually orange and not white. Why am I smelling it? The only slime you'll be able to make with the orange is orange, light orange, dark orangish red, or brown, because anything you mix with this kind of turns brown, unless it's yellow or red. You get that. So be sure to buy an original whitish powder. Now let's head over to the galaxy for the tutorial. I'm so clever, not. To make this non-borax version of Kool-Aid slime, you'll need some Metamucil fiber powder or any off-brand fiber powder that contains psyllium. You'll want to combine 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of fiber powder, and 1 package of Kool-Aid into a large heat-resistant bowl. I like to mix the powder and water together first, making sure all the clumps are out, and then I add in the color. As you can see, even though this is called Kool-Aid slime, you can use any type of colored drink powder that you want. So for this one that I'm making the tutorial on, I'm using Polar Blast Hawaiian Punch, and I'm actually using 2 of the packets to get the color nice and vivid. Once that is completely mixed, you're going to set the bowl in the microwave, and you're going to microwave that for about 2 minutes or until you see it start to bubble over. You want to stop it before it overflows. Stir it together really well and make sure you don't burn yourself, and then shut the door, of course, and you're going to microwave for another minute. At this point, remove the bowl carefully with some sort of oven mitt. Just let that sit. It's going to be liquidy for right now, but once it cools off, that's when it starts to turn into a gooey, slimy form of textury goodness. Kool-Aid slime. If your powder is a really pigmented color, such as Berry Cherry Red by Kool-Aid, then you don't even have to add the entire packet to color it. And for this one, after I microwaved, I sprinkled glitter inside to make it sparkly. That's it. It's super quick and easy to make, but please let it cool before you play with it and touch it because you don't want to burn your hands. It gets super hot after microwaving. As you can see, I made 5 batches of slime, each a different color. If you buy a big container of fiber powder like I did, you should be able to make about 20 batches. I didn't calculate it, but you can make a lot. I still have a ton of powder left. My thoughts on this slime, you can see what's happening when I touch it. It's just a big ball of goo. It kind of breaks instead of doing what slime should do, in my opinion. It's not very rubbery or bouncy or anything. It's just like a glob. The amount of time in the microwave won't really affect the way it turns out either. This is just the way the slime is. And even when you let it sit for a while, because some of my colors have been sitting for a couple of hours already at the time of filming, it doesn't really do anything special. Like, it just stays the same. It doesn't dry out any. It doesn't get stretchier as time goes on. It's so wet and moist that if you touch it for just a couple minutes, maybe even less, your fingers will become pruny and wrinkly, and it's just a terrible feeling. I don't like it, and that's why I didn't even save the slime to show in my intro, because I didn't want to touch it again. Another thing, the color actually stains your skin. It's nothing that soap and water and a couple of hours can't get rid of, but it's not really something that I want my slime to do. Once you rip it apart, it doesn't form an easy bond with itself again. It does eventually, but it doesn't really blend. There's my big blob of wannabe galaxy slime, and as you can see, it's like stuck all over my hands. I hate how messy it is. I know some people might enjoy that, but I don't. Here's my best attempt to get it to look galaxy, and I added some more glitter. Honestly, I'd rather play in mud than play with this slime if I'm gonna get dirty, because I want my slime to not stick to my skin, please. And then I got fed up with it and I just mixed it all together and I made some more galaxy. Woo! Final piece of info, I also made a batch of this slime 2 weeks ago just to test it out and see how long it would last. Well, it lasted for over a week, but there's a little mold guy in it, so that happened. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of a Pinteresty fail. Maybe some of you will like it, I don't know. But in the future, I might do the actual good recipe for slime. I mean, I thought this one was going to be good, but, you know, hours into making it, I tried to combine it, and it was like, blah. So I definitely recommend using the Borax liquid starch. Makeshift background has already failed me. This bulletin board will be hung up on the wall at some point, and I'll be sticking things in it with thumbtacks and push pins. I knew the tape wouldn't stick for long, but I thought it would last throughout the intro and outro. I was incorrect, just as I was super wrong about how cool this slime would be. Still working on the craft room, but anyway, check out all of my links in the down bar. Subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. On Friday, I'm doing a soap making tutorial. I've never done one of those before. Follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and my Facebook fan page. And I will see you soon. Goodbye, have a great rest of the day. Salame. Second heart down. I couldn't find any push pins, not that I really looked, but I don't know where they are, so if you didn't love and get started. My voice is so high-pitched there. I get distracted. Over to the galaxy, is the galaxy that way? And get started. I got some new pants and I kind of love them. And I got my fuzzy socks on. It's a fuzzy socks kind of day. That's that. I'm a bongo player. is an after the bloopers special, and I only know that there are bloopers because I already messed up a million times. I just choked on my own spit. Almost. Getting back to the point, if you guys didn't notice in my previous video, which is the Sharpie watercolor painting tutorial, hey, I'm now filming with my Canon EOS 60D DSLR camera, and I don't know why I didn't start filming with this a long time ago. Probably because what I'm about to say is, if I am blurry in any of this footage, as in the intro, outro stuff, I'm still learning the focus of this lens. It's really super different than my camcorder. I mean, I know how to focus it, but I'm not used to, like, if I go too close to the lens, I'll be out of focus, because my camcorder just, like, automatically adjusts to where I am, and now I have to, like, set it up to focus right here, and I have to stay here. And if I hold anything right here, then look, it's out of focus. Blah, blah, blah. I guess, long story short, I'm using a new camera. Bear with me. Stay weird, y'all. Wookie lookie low, oh my goodness.